Hello, my divine audience. Welcome to my first YouTube video. Since I don't know anything about you and you don't know anything about me, I figured this would be the perfect opportunity to ask the cards to help me to get to know you guys. This is a general reading, of course, which will be all of the other readings on this channel as well. If there's something specific you'd like to see, leave a comment here or shoot me a message and I'll look into it. I am always looking for different topics for readings. All that being said, we only have 15 minutes for videos until I can get my channel verified. So for the meantime, it's only going to be short form content, which is a huge bummer. So as you can see, I already have three piles laid out in front of me. There's a crystal on each pile. I want you to use your intuition, your heart, your head, your gut, whatever it is you are ruled by to pick your pile. Because we are short on time, I've already pre-shuffled and pre-selected the cards for each pile. So I feel like I've talked for long enough in this introduction. And like I said in the beginning, I really want to get to know you guys and see what I'm in for as far as what type of readings I'll be doing and what kind of people you guys are. I'm not here to judge. I am simply just curious. Anyways, I'm sure you already know which pile you want to choose. And I always leave timestamps in the description so you can skip right to the good stuff. So whoever chose pile 1 or this... Can I get it in the light? Can I get it in the light? Yes. Or this tiger's eye star. I will see you at pile number 1. Otherwise, if you chose pile number 2 or this garden quartz heart, I will see you at pile number 2. Or if you chose this goldstone moon, I will see you at pile number 3. Thank you guys so much. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your very first reading with me. I hope you can learn just as much about me as I will with you during this video. Again, we don't have a lot of time, but I really appreciate you clicking on this video. I'm not going to beg for subscriptions. I have to earn them, so I hope I can earn yours today. Let's start with your first card, which is you as you are at this moment in time, which you got the King of Swords. So with the King of Swords, it's really about, like, with all of the clouds and the butterfly, it's really about mental clarity. And I know with the clouds, you may be thinking, oh, it's muddied, but he is like on a throne of clouds. He is above the situation. He has risen above, and he is a master of his craft now. Whatever he has risen above, he has overcome it, and he has mastered it in a way. So you right now are very almost stoic with what you want. You don't really give out a lot of hints or a lot of what's the word I'm trying to find? You like to be mysterious. You don't like when people know things about you that they don't need to know. You like to keep things guarded, close to the chest. That's what I was looking for. And I respect that. I really do. But it almost seems like you're looking towards the past, which moves into my next card, which is the past you, which this pile is the only one that got 2 cards for past you. 2 cards popped out whenever I was shuffling, and it is the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. And there's such a duality with that in your past. Pile number 1, with both of these cards here, I can sense a lot of inner turmoil, but at the same time, a lot of happiness. It's almost like it was the most stressful time of your life in your past, but it was also a really, really good time in your past. There was a lot of good things, and maybe there's a lot of positive memories that you also associate with your past, as well as negative memories that you associate with your past, which is normal, which is standard, but I can tell that there's something deep and something heavy that is really lurking and almost keeping you up at night in a way. And with that, with who you've become and who you used to be, the future you right now is looking like the Fool in the reverse. And something is blocking your future from like kickstarting. Something is blocking your way forward. Because if the Fool is all about new beginnings and a fresh start. And it's almost like you are trying to get this fresh start. It's almost like you have tried and you have failed, and you have failed in ways and you have succeeded in ways. But now you feel stuck, almost like there's something holding you back. I don't know what is holding you back, but something is keeping you tethered to the place and time that you are now, and you feel like you cannot move forward. But I am here to tell you guys, one step forward and two steps back is still one step forward, okay? I know that you can do this. Whatever you are going through in your life, you have got this, pile number one. And I wanted to end it here with an oracle card. I have a bunch of different oracle cards, oracle decks, and this one is from the Gentle Reminders by Barry Lee. And this card for you that popped out, it says, tangible change can start from looking within. And I think that's a really, really sweet message for you guys. Don't forget, just because a lot of bad things have happened to you, it's all about how you react to them. And it's all about how we react to the situations that we are put in and the situations that are put in front of us. And it is okay to not be okay. I'm not saying that. It is okay to not be okay. I want you to sit with your feelings and your emotions and understand yourself. But then we have to pack up and we have to move forward and we have to let some things go. And I think this is saying, pile number one, that there's some things that you just haven't let go of yet. Once you let those things go, I think the Fool might just be in the upright position for you then, and you can continue your journey forward. All right. Thank you so much, pile number one. I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number two, and welcome to your very first reading with me. I hope I can learn just as much about you as you will about me during this video. Again, we don't have a lot of time, but I really appreciate you clicking on this video. I'm not one to beg for subscriptions. I have to earn them, so I hope I can earn yours today. Let's start with your first card, which is you at this moment in time. And you've got the Two of Wands. And clearly right now, pile number two, you are at a point in your life where you are at a crossroads. You have decisions to make and you have things to think about. Whether that's making moves, whether that's staying still and staying silent and watching, whatever it is that you need to do, you should be doing it. Pile number two, you should be doing it. Because I can tell you are very, what's the word? It's not really a word. You're just kind of all over the place right now, unfortunately, with the Two of Wands, but that's okay. We are all allowed a moment of uncertainty in our lives, and I just think that's where you're at right now, just a time and a period of uncertainty. And I'm sorry, my dog is whining in the background. He thinks I'm talking to him. So you may also have some pets as well. Maybe you have a dog, so if you do, I hope your dog is well. I hope your pets are well. And I hope you've had your pets for a while. I don't know why that popped in. I hope you've had your pets for a while. That's weird. Second card that popped out for you, pile number two, is going to represent the past version of you, which is the Page of Swords in the reverse. So maybe you are in this period of uncertainty because of somebody who did you dirty in your past, pile number two. Because the Page of Swords is really showing to me someone who is conniving and deceiving in a way, and maybe they possibly hurt you or interrupted something in your life, and now that's why you're in the place that you're in, pile number two. Yeah, I'm just getting really bad vibes from the Page of Swords. So I feel like there was a really negative energy, a really negative person in your past that really, really shaped what your future looks like now, and maybe why you're in this period of uncertainty. We have the Six of Swords here. I'm sorry, I haven't been picking them up and showing them to you. I just get so excited whenever I read, sometimes I forget. But the Six of Swords shows me that in your future, pile number 2, you will be sailing forward. You will be rising above whatever situation you had with this Page of Swords in the reverse. You will be packing it up, you will be pushing it out, and you will be leaving it behind. Pile number 2. That's what the Six of Swords represents. You moving and growing and pushing forward. And it shows you getting out of this period of uncertainty that we're in right now. And lastly, over here on the right, I have a oracle card. I have a bunch of different oracle decks, and this one right here is from My Gentle Reminders by Barry Lee. And you guys got, the more you can be present in the now, the more you have a chance to be aware of the messages you may need to receive. So I think that's just a really, really positive, sweet overall message for you guys. I think I really just want to give you a hug right now just because you seem so uncertain. And that person's arms are outstretched, and it's almost like the universe and myself, pile number 2, are giving you a big hug. So just know that you have people on your side and that you will figure out a way to push through this, pile number 2. You've got this. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your very first reading with me. I hope you can learn just as much about me as I will with you during this reading. Again, we don't have a lot of time, but I really appreciate you clicking on this video. I'm not going to beg for subscriptions. I have to earn them from you, so I hope to earn yours today. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Let's start with your first card, which is you as you are at this moment in time. You guys, pile number 3, got the King of Coins. And the King of Coins really shows to me someone, of course, who is on top. Maybe you're a boss, maybe you are the leader, maybe you're a parent, or maybe you're just in charge in some way in your life. But you carry a heavy burden on your back here as well. I'm not too sure what that burden could be, pile number 3, but you carry something with you that while you are in charge and you are on top, this thing that you carry with you slows you down at the same time, and it makes it hard for you to do things. Now, whether that has to do with the past you, which is the second card, which is the Nine of Swords in the reverse. In the upright position, the Nine of Swords in the reverse is already a card that represents sorrow to me. And so I feel like in the reverse, it's just tenfold on the sorrow radar. And I'm very, very sorry. It looks like there's been heavy loss in your life. That's how I interpret that. And I'm getting a lump in my throat as I'm talking about that. So I'm really sorry about this loss that's in your life. I also have lost somebody very close to me. And it is never fun. It is never a good time. It's always a struggle, and you never feel like you can move past it. You're always stuck with it. I get it. I get it, pile number 3. But we do have here the High Priestess, which is your third card, which is, ooh, if I can pick it up, which is supposed to represent you in the future. And I feel like the High Priestess is here to show you that while, oh my goodness, you know what? You're very similar to pile number 2, pile number 3. Maybe you were thinking about clicking on that one as well. Maybe you can get some messages out of that one. I'm not sure, but I have the same future message for pile number 3, essentially, which is you are going to push through and move forward with whatever this is, pile number 3. But the High Priestess, I see it a little bit differently, because pile number 2 had, what was it, the Six of Swords, and you guys have the High Priestess. So I see it as more of you may understand this loss a little bit better. You may get in touch with your emotions a little bit better, and you're going to rise above and gain clarity over the situation. And that's what I see with that book there. It's almost like she's journaling, possibly. Maybe that's how you can cope a little bit better with whatever you're going through right now. But I do see you coping and managing and pushing through and becoming a better version of yourself in the future with the High Priestess. And I also have some advice for you over here on the right. This is from my Gentle Reminders Oracle deck by Barry Lee. And you guys got your version of balance will look different than someone else's. And I think that's so accurate. Every single person handles stress or imbalances or critical moments in their life very differently. You have a different threshold for emotional stress, anger, happiness, everything. Everybody has a different kind of emotional, I guess, availability is what I want to say. And your version of the way you balance that will always be different than somebody else's. And the way that you deal with things will always be different than the way that somebody else deals with things. So maybe that's something you need to keep in mind as well. Maybe there's somebody close to you that you feel like isn't dealing with the situation the way that you want them to, but just keep in mind, everybody does things differently. Well, that's all I have for you. Thank you guys so much. I hope I can catch you in the next video. Bye for now.